the clients have actually been quite receptive and been quite happy to meet me. And this award actually, I think, deposes faith in the capabilities of the services that I personally provide and that ALG provides. And the clients actually appreciate if a member of the firm that they're working with gets such an award.
Attendees to conferences like this has typically been reserved for people who are not young practitioners. And so this is not only phenomenal visibility for the firm, but it's so very encouraging for young practitioners within our firm as well as outside our firm that an international institution like the INTA is looking at and is recognizing people of merit and caliber, even if they aren't the seasoned professionals. So it's been fantastic.
The Young Practitioners Committee actually ensured that I was kept busy, and in a systematic manner they ensured that I was introduced to people who made me comfortable and introduced me how to the procedures, as in the way INTA works and the committee works. A particular good thing about the Young Practitioners Committee was that they made me attend the committee meeting for the Young Practitioners Committee. So that actually helped me know how the committee functions. I am enjoying it to the most. Meeting clients, actually, the people who you work with on a daily basis in person, actually gives a lot of satisfaction in terms of the inputs that they give and whether how one could improve upon delivery of the work to them. So it's great to actually meet clients and attend, as well as attend sessions which are quite informative.
Really nothing can prepare you for what the INTA annual meeting is. 15,000 people, and so my first INTA annual meeting, I remember attending there wasn't a formal first-timers session, but there were people who tried to prepare me for what was coming. And I figured, well, conference, trademarks, I can do this. But the sheer scale and the number of people can be very daunting. And realistically, I think nothing can prepare you for the electricity and the vibe of what the INTA annual meeting is. So I figured that he's had a sampler with the leadership, and let's just throw him into the ocean. He'll cope, he'll do well, and he's been doing a splendid job.
Thank you.
INTA has really, and the YP committee in particular, has really opened their arms to him and said, come, let me take you through and make this easy for you. And that's really quite an honor, and that's very rare. And it typically takes years to get to that point. And I'm so pleased that at such an early point of time in his career, he's had that sort of an experience and that sort of a receiving from the INTA. I encourage him to, and likewise all of the other young practitioners who, like those in my firm, don't realize sometimes that they're welcome at the INTA, and the INTA is looking to have them come and participate and be a part of it all.
Firstly, I would recommend that you start drafting your applications for this award as soon as the announcement is made for inviting the applications. and not do this as an overnight thing. I think a reasonable number of hours have to be spent in drafting your application. Secondly, I would think maybe you can, one of the important points is that you could look into the work that INTA does and actually research and ascertain in what way you could actually contribute to the objectives of INTA and the working of INTA, and you could put in that as part of your application, which would actually be a factor that the Young Practitioners Committee takes in while considering your application for the award.